Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of our Unknown to Greatest. And today, I've said this a few times, this is the biggest episode yet. We have Wolverhampton, who are 3 points ahead of us, and we then have Man City in the FA Cup quarter-finals. So this is a promotion 6-point. If we win, Wolves do have a game in hand, but that game in hand could then only put them 3 points ahead of us. So we're in a very good place if we win the game today. We've also got a potential trip to Wembley if we can do the unthinkable and beat Man City. It is pretty hard. And we have had one game since the last episode. So let's get into this one. Let's not delay anymore. Leave a like, subscribe for more if you're new around here. Let's get this episode underway. So in the one game we played since you were last with us, we did go ahead and beat Reading 3-1 at the Select Car Leasing Stadium, as it's called nowadays. I know it as the Majeski Stadium, but yeah, new sponsorship, new names, whatever. We were 3-0 up, Adozie getting a brace, Kostulas getting one as well, and then they got a goal back with McNeely. But dominant performance, 3 points, and that all leads us into today's game, which, as I said in the intro, is massive. Now, our goal difference is better than Wolverhampton's, so if we can beat Wolves today, we will go into second place till their game in hand has been played. So this is massive. So let's go out there, let's put the best available squad we've got on the pitch. I can see that Higgins will be unavailable today, so we're not going to risk him. We're going to save him for the FA Cup game, make sure he's ready for that. So we'll bring Marshall onto the bench. Labic unavailable today, so we'll bring... who do we bring on the bench instead of Labic? Probably Zalestrom. And also, another bit of news, you might see a TRN here beside Archimpong. Now, we have decided to pull the trigger. Archimpong will be joining us permanently. Now, we did have a optional clause of like £31.5 million. So, I went to Bournemouth and I said, would you take 20? Because his value is 13.5 to 17, so I thought 20 was reasonable. And they said yes. So he is joining us. I'm pretty sure he's doubling his wages, maybe. I think it's about 46 to 48k he'll be on. But English player, brilliant player. And I'm happy to have him here permanently. But let's go and get into this one now anyway. Enough dilly-dallying, enough yapping. It's the same squad as last time out. And let's get on with this. Corner, which Tyler Dibbling will take. Delivers it in. Doesn't beat the first man, but that's a regular occurrence. Across to Adozie, and it's wide. I've noticed Tyler Dibbling's corners don't tend to beat the first man at the near post. So he does need to improve them. If he does, he'll be an elite player. I was about to shout some encouragement at my players, but there is a highlight. Oh no, we've given it away. Ioannidis to Agu. Arblaster. Over the top. Agu's got a lot of space. It looks like Archimpong's out of position here. Harwood Bellis has had to come over and cover. Strand Larsen gets up and the keeper couldn't keep it out. Cabrera got a massive hand on it but could not keep the ball out the net, and it has gone in, and it is 1-0 Wolves in the 20th minute. Right, we'll shout some encouragement at the lads now. We have been good today. And if anything, I think we've been the better team. They've just took their one chance they were given. Now it's Dan Ballard. Kemlin. Out to Agu, who's getting a bit of space out there again. Ioannidis. Out to Agu. Archimpong dives in. Agu shoots. Good save, Cabrera. Come on, lads. Look sharp. Scare them to keeping the ball. That's the main thing here. If they think they're going to keep the ball and get kicked, they'll probably try and route it long. Here we go. Corner. With seconds left in the second half. Moreira to Dibbling to Moreira. Tries to cross it. It's not gone in anywhere. Dribbling. And that is half-time. We are 1-0 down here at home at half-time in the very biggest game of our season. I'm just going to say, show me what you can do. Your defensive work has been unacceptable. I'm not happy with your playmaking. And we've not been good enough in front of goal. That's the right thing to say. Let's give the lads 15 minutes. If nothing's changed by the 60th minute, we're going to make a couple of changes. Adozie's done well, though, to win the ball immediately from kickoff. So that's showing some sort of desire. Dribbling to Moreira. Back to Archimpong, who is our brand new signing. Does really well. Goes past the defender. Drives to the touchline, but unfortunately, or should I say the byline. But Adozie hits it! Oh my word! Adozie's hit the crossbar. As I was talking about where he was running, he basically ran out of space and then it came across the box, and it was a very, very good effort. Right, what are we going to do? We're going to leave Costellas on. I think he's getting a bit isolated up front. So let's bring on Andrew in to try and create something. We're also going to bring off Wellington for Kessler Hayden, who's a bit more attacking. And Archimpong for Ruslev, which is the same situation. Right, Adozie's going to come off for Malejo as our last shot at this. We're going to go very attacking now. And we're also going to go much higher defensive line. We're going to counter press. That's regroup. Counter press as well. And defensive line, we're going to step up. This is going to allow them balls in behind. But at the same time, I feel like it's probably needed to be done at this stage of the game. Malejo, fresh player on the pitch. Does really well. Gets around the wing back. Crosses it in. Ballard does get it away. Now it's Ruslev. Ruslev, go on. Hits it! Oh! Mads Ruslev! What a strike that is! He has whacked that from range. He had no right to score from there. That is an unbelievable Trivela finish from outside the box, giving us the equaliser in this match. Now, is there an opportunity to go and win this? We do need to try and win this, but I don't... Oh my god, there might be. Ruslev in to Raksaki. It's Ruslev. If we win this, we've got a good chance. Andrew in! Oh, it's blocked. But now Wolverhampton... Wolves are going to try and counter. No, but Raksaki steals it. Malejo! Oh my god. Oh my god, he's hit the post. We nearly stole all 3 points. Oh my word, that was a dramatic end to the game. We remain undefeated since being the Southampton manager. It is a draw, but it could have been so much more and so much less at the same time. What a game that was at the end. We just came flying. Match momentum, we dominated. But Wolves did enough to keep us out. And yeah, a 1-1 draw. Wow. We created enough chances. More than often we'll score that many. Yeah, that is so true. Next up for us is the FA Cup quarter-final against Manchester City. And the players did not let me down there. So I'm really looking forward to what they can do against City. But I'll see you in 4 days' time for that fixture. And hopefully we can get something. Oh, guys, we've got awful news. Victor Malejo is out for 8 to 10 months with a ruptured patella tendon. Great. And Flynn Downs is also going to be missing the City game as well. Malejo, who has been a shining light recently for us, will never play for us again because he's out for 10 months and his contract's up next summer. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm going to see if they'll allow me to release him because I was hoping they would allow me to. It is what it is. Why wouldn't they allow it then? He's considered too valuable. He's not valuable injured, is he, you cretins? Oh, bloody hell. Right, now this is a massive, massive game. Now, is he available? 2 days from full fitness, so in my opinion, that's good enough to sit on our bench. So if we need him, he can come on. Billy O'Neill's cup tied. Right, so we may have a squad issue today on who we can play, potentially. This is going to be an issue. Smith's cup tied. That means you're going to have to be on the bench. Archimpong is cup tied as well, which now means Vallant's going to have to be on the bench. Ruslev's going to have to start. Dibling's cup tied as well. Oh, I thought O'Neill was cup tied. Yeah, he is cup tied. Okay, so the game's just had a meltdown there. So O'Neill is cup tied as well. Malejo is obviously injured, but it's not showing me that. So Handel's going to have to come onto the bench. Flynn Downs is not fit, so he's going to have to come out as well. We're bringing Handel, who hasn't played for a while, due to injuries and other reasons. Right, well, Okonkwo, I'm sorry, but I am starting Cabrera in this game. So in goal, we're going with Cabrera. Fullback, Ruslev and Wellington. Harwood, Bellis and Coppola as the centre-backs. Handel in the DM. Cisse in the playmaking role. Raksaki on one side. Edozie on the other. Moreira through the middle. And Kostulas leading the line. It's the best we can do with what's available to us. So let's hope we can just basically do ourselves proud. We are expecting to lose. We do expect this to be our first defeat as a Southampton manager. The unbeaten run can't go forever. But just keep ourselves honest. So they've dropped their first team goalkeeper Donnarumma and brought in Kinski. Bulut, Jared Branthwaite, Mickey van der Ven, Josko Gvardiol, Rodri, Foden, Nico O'Reilly, Omar Mamouche, Jeremy Doku, and Erling Haaland. Oh dear. That's not concerning at all. Oh my word. Let's just say about revenge, why not? Let's go for that. I don't know what happened last time we played them, but I'm going to guess it was in the Premier League and Southampton got relegated. That's a wild guess for me there. Best we can do is just go out here and try and play our game and not think about our opposition. We are at home, so we've got a home advantage. That's the main thing here. Now Moreira's got the ball. Gives it away to Rodri, the Ballon d'Or winner. Now it's Erling Haaland. Nico O'Reilly. Haaland. Nico O'Reilly again. Out to Doku. Oh, this is disgusting. Good block. Oh, on the rebound. Jeremy Doku makes it 1-0 to City 12 minutes in with a very, very lucky rebound, but the build-up play was just world class. We knew it would be hard, but I'd like to at least create a chance. This is going to be half-time. I was going to say I thought we had a corner, but no, it's half-time. Southampton 0, Man City 1. We're in the game, but we just need to... Felt the pressure lifted. Ah, that's good. We just need to maybe create one opportunity. I'm going to go positive for a little bit. Let's not pile the pressure on the players. In the hope that maybe we can snatch a goal. Branthwaite to Bullet. Out to Mamouche. Bullet. Foden. They're doing well, keeping the ball nicely now. Branthwaite. Mickey van der Ven. Gvardiol. Doku. The chance is coming. You can see it. Haaland in behind. Haaland doesn't miss. And that is 2-0. And that could well be... That could well be that. If we can get a goal today, I'll be happy. I would have liked to avoid City in this round and maybe have a trip to Wembley. But unfortunately, it's just not how it's gone. We've drawn City in the quarters. And yeah, it is what it is. We've had a shot, so that's progress. Right, let's give... Oh, actually, we'll wait for this highlight first. Moreira lining up a free kick on the edge of the box. Can he give us hope? Just over the bar. Right, we're going to bring on some other players now just to allow some players to rest, if anything. We're going to bring on Angerin out here. Raksaki doesn't play regularly, so he's not coming on. Higgins on just for some sharpness. And Cisse off for Fazzini. That's the best we can do. It is what it is, guys. We've done well to get to the quarters. We are exiting the FA Cup here in the quarterfinals. But respect to us for only keeping that to 2-0. That will do. That is okay. What do you mean switched off and confused, lost focus? We just played Manchester City. This game confuses me sometimes. But if I shouted at them, they would be upset then. So, I don't know. Edozie happy to stay at Southampton? When wasn't he happy? I didn't know he wasn't. We're going to trigger his extension clause as well. Keep him round for a bit longer. I like Edozie. But right, guys. Our next episode will be... I will probably say the end of the season unless something dramatic happens. We might well do... We might do Cardiff and Wrexham, potentially. If not, it'll be definitely Middlesbrough and Bristol to prepare for the playoffs where we'll potentially be playing one of them. But we'll see what happens, guys. But what a run we've been on since we joined Southampton. We've worked our way through. We've done brilliantly. But now, just focus on promotion or playoffs. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. If you're new around here, please subscribe for more. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. Let me know down in the comments what you think I could do to improve or the squad or improve myself. But I have been K-PlaysFM and I shall see you later.